What's up, everybody? Woo, we're back. Good morning. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? What's up, guys? Ooh, I missed y'all. Y'all miss me? Well, I mean, it's kind of here in a way, but not on the camera. Ooh, what's up? What's up? Ooh, lower DD band already? Ooh. The flow trade's right out the door. I love it. Okay, S&P there. Bottom and sun off a little bit. Nasdaq outside DD bands. All right, be careful today on the Nasdaq. I'm watching the S&P's support. We'll see what happens here. All right. Let's see what's going on here. What's up, guys? Smash that like button. Let's go. Morning. What's up, Diego? What's up, Cedric? Ian Icewald, Trader Nix. Karis, Everaldo, Paul, and Inso. What's up, y'all? All right, hold up. So now we have giveaway Friday. We're not going to do Zoom call on Fridays because we get ready together. But we're going to be doing Zoom calls every single day in the morning, along with YouTube. So YouTube is delayed, by the way, by usually like 30 seconds to a minute, give or take. I put a delay on there. And Zoom is real time. So you're in a membership program. You get to check out the Zoom. It's kind of like the better situation that we got going on here. Ooh, boy, lower DD band float is always a good trade. I don't even know if I want to tap this right at the open. Right here. Float's a good trade. And I don't know, was the DD ratio yesterday greater than half or less than half? You guys remember? Are the DD band break alerts available to subscribers? Yes, they are. You subscribe to our platform. A. B, you plug in a futures data feed. And then C, the alerts come up to you. Easy as that. Nice and simple. Ooh. It'd be kind of great. Right out the door. We're close enough. 38 to 35. We get a rip off a float. So by the way, it's expiration Friday, so you guys gotta be careful today. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like on the bands in general, right? Looks like we traded down yesterday, and then overnight we've been trading down. Float is always a good trade. There's always a long entry off a float. Nasdaq gets outside DD band though, so Nasdaq is kind of like in that spot. right about here. Around the edge. Res is heavy negative. Okay, yeah. Remember I being here yesterday? I was traveling. Traveling. There's a lot going on with us, man. So number one, we got a new dog, and we pick up on Wednesday a puppy. We have to go across the country or go across the state to pick him up. The breeder. So we'll have a new member to the Rock Scooter family. Number two, we have a new house. As you see, things are a little messy here and starting to become unplugged and unpacked. I'm starting to like clean out, spring clean my house. I'm gonna hit it right on DDB. I know the market hasn't opened yet, so we'll be closing on a new house probably the 14th or 12th, something like that. Lots of stuff. Oh god, the new house is amazing. I'm gonna have this huge studio to build my stuff in. Like this is all gonna be different. You guys are gonna start logging in like towards the end of December, and it's all gonna look different. Super exciting. Super exciting. Oh, hold on. Wait, I gotta set up the bot for the giveaway. Forget to do this. One of these weeks, I'll be ultra prepared for this. I promise you guys that. All right. Giveaway bot. Let me do this again. Here we go. Settings. Create giveaway. ETF. Free static evals ETF. We do this all the time. Until now ends at 11. No, 10:30. Let's go. Grab the float trade. Looking sexy. Okay. If it works. All right, let's go to the Discord. Let's see if we do it again. Boom, 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 boom. All right, everybody, if you're in the Lead Trader Funding Discord, there's a Rocket Scooter channel down there. I want you to go there, and there's an emoji at the top of that channel that you click on, and it gives you alerts. Whenever we go live. So click that emoji so that you know when we go live in the giveaways and all that stuff. That's how we notify you guys. So make sure you click it. I'll show it to you in just a second. View giveaway. Okay. Where's the link? Oh, I need to get the link. I'll get up in 3 minutes. All right, here's the giveaway link. Go here, that Discord link, and just enter. That's all you do. Click it, enter, and you're good. That's it. I need to change a stream element spot. That is like over posting in chat. I don't like that. I grabbed long right out the door at the DD band tap. You know the float trade, we always take that. If the DD ratio comes out less than $1.5, I'm good. All right. Okay. See how we're doing? I just grabbed 2. Nothing too crazy. How do you get S&P futures? In our platform, you go to connections. You connect a CQG account with the data feed that you bought from your FCM. And then futures will show up. And then these are the tickers over here. So if you go to like to this table, it'll tell you the name of the tickers or just contact CQG. All right, market opening in 1 minute. Ooh, exciting. Oh, crud. I know reset my layout. Oops. What am I doing, Matt? Come on, get back over here. QQQ, SPY. I just reset my layout. Come on. Come on. Go, let's go. I hate Windows 11 sometimes. All right, good. We're looking good. Okay. Res is negative. Not the greatest thing in the world. We're opening your DD bands. Hopefully float will be good. I'm always like the long and bottom DD band just because it's also expiration Friday. So you will have some ups and downs, some craziness. Now, again, I'm a big proponent of this market being extremely bullish. So we'll see what happens here. Take it whenever. Long sides go, baby. Let's see your move. Get the liquidity maps coming out in just a second. Wait for those guys to come through here. QQQ, bear short up. Amazing. Okay, good. Where's my pencil? Okay, right at MHP. That's good. SPY. Putting below MHP. Oh, okay, dang it. Okay. If we get the MHP break, it's good. Get on the long. I might be a little early, so this is cool. This is going to tell me really quick if I'm wrong. If this starts collapsing right out there. Oh, resilience is positive? Baby, let's go. Let's fucking hit that hard. Whatever. MHP break, let's go. Come on. Come on, SPY. Push it. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Fingers crossed. Again, this is not good being below MHP. There's a reversal trade here. Open orange, open orange, open. That's the one. So not the best, but resilience is positive, so that looks good. MHP on Russell, we're looking pretty good there. And UVXY, let's check that. Again, market's going to try to sell here, which I don't like, but we are right on the edge on futures DD band. So this is the entry point for futures. There's anything at all to trade. Oh god, MHP here, DD band here. It's like a fucking spring load right here. Spring loaded. You go to that Discord, you just click the button to enter. There's just a button, you just click it. ED ratio greater than half, let's go. I tap it. Come on, there we go. All right. DD's gonna strong. Do we break MHP? Oh my god. It's such a tight day. We're either crashing or rallying, guys. This is super fun. Super fun. All right. We're either crashing or rallying. This is a tightly wound spring. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I'm scared of it. Oh god. This is not against my rules. We're going to see. I mean, again, right on the edge. No big deal. Fun. Come on. Around the edge here. This is usually a rejection. It's going to fight right in here. DD ratio is still good enough. I always take the flow trade, but yeah, it could squeeze me. Doesn't matter to me what it's done every single day. Come on. Come on. On the edge here. This is typically a rejection trade. DD bands usually hold. I don't bet the DD band breaks. All right, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Let's get Nasdaq today. Nasdaq MHP. That's the bounce, if there is a bounce. Let's see if Nasdaq hangs in there. Ooh, if Nasdaq's crashing out, no bueno. Come on, hang in there. I usually, like I said, if it flushes and comes back, I'll take it. So here's the thing. If we have a big flush, I'm out for the day. Any reclaiming of here, I'm back in on the long. So if it doesn't work on the first bounce, I'm okay with it. I'll take whatever loss, and I'll try it again another hour. Guys, hit that like button. Don't forget, there's 200-something of you in here. Let's hit 250 today. How about that? Ooh, it's gross looking. It's trying to sell. I'm on the edge here. I'm probably going to give it a couple more minutes if it doesn't move. It can be violent if it breaks. Let's trim just a little bit. Okay, it is moving quick. I'm going to give it like 1 or 2 more minutes. I'm going to flatten. Doesn't do anything. And wait till it gets back above and take a long again. So right here, this is not a good place to be long, by the way. This, I'm allowing 10 points of overshoot. That's it. I'm out. So right about here, I'll be out. Resilience is positive. So I'm expecting this to go to here. So we'll see. Hold on. No zoom on giveaway day. Hold on. 34. Oh, that'd be about 24. Let me make this bigger. I thought you guys like to see it bigger. Okay, look. I'm betting on this holding, by the way. 35. I'm still extremely bullish this market. Let's do monthly maps real quick. But this is a scary place to hold. Everything's breaking down, so I trim my position a little tiny bit. 3 days, we broke MHP by a point. The market's been trying to sell into... Oh. Yeah, that is a little suspect. This is... Yeah, so monthly maps does have some bearish resistance up in here. So you see how this is building out for about the next week or two. I'm in a little bit of bull liquidating over this week. Oh, wow, we could get a sell-off week. That's why MHP's been trying to break. Whenever you see bears zone up above bulls, boys. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Again, there's that resistance though. But look, we're gonna trust our instinct here. Not super scared yet. I'm not really too scared of it. Look, SPY resilience is still positive, man. It's still positive. Resilience can predict that. If we get above MHP, it's a rally. That's the exciting part. If we get above MHP, it's the exciting part. And I put a Zoom link in Discord. No, I actually typed in Discord. Giveaway Fridays. We're going to put everybody together in YouTube. Just every Friday since we're doing giveaway. We're not going to do Zoom on Friday mornings. That way everybody can be together and enjoy the festivities while we get the hang of this. All right. Here's my expensive breakfast, a tortilla. What I'm doing is risky right now. It's on the edge of a lot of different issues. I'm betting that NASDAQ MHP holds. Now, again, it should hold most days, but we'll see. I'm betting that DD band holds right here. Ratio greater than half. DD greater than half. It's always a long I take, but however, outside the band, not so good. I usually have about 10 points of stop. Or I'm out. Can't not trust resilience. Come on, baby. Come on. Run, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Come on. Come on. It's trying. The thing is that like the stock market is unpredictable. I try to tell you guys this all the time. I hear a bunch of people like, oh, it's supposed to do this, supposed to do that. I thought it was supposed to do this. Ain't supposed to do shit. Stock market's random. And I got to teach you guys this all the time. You have too many gurus bake their nonsense into your head that the market can be predictable. I'm the one that tells you the market is 100% random. And we built a strategy on top of that fact. It's not supposed to do anything. The market will move down when people are selling, move up when people are buying. You can't predict that at all. We can predict a lot of things here. That is one thing nobody can predict. MHP has broken 3 times in a row the last week or whatever, or it's trying to break the time. Are you sure it works? I'm like, fuck up. Wasting my time. You guys have been listening to too much, drinking too much guru Kool-Aid. There's a magic trading strategy that can predict the goddamn stock market. We have percentiles and things that work. Something that works 90% of the time can fail 20 times in a row, can fail 10 times in a row, and then win 90 times in a row. This doesn't mean, like, stock market's random. We always try to tell people that. Rich waking up on the West Coast before the sun is up. See, that's dedication to trading. There are just odds that certain things happen, but if the market's overpowered by buying and selling, there's nothing you can do against that. That's the thing. Market will be moving because it's buying and selling. Like right here, I want it to go here and it's trying to go here, but it's actually having a hard time doing it. So I'm like, okay, I don't like my position. Not so good. Like I said, it's starting to lose a lot of traction really quick. The support I want is like starting to fail. It's not looking so hot. Try to hit it another time here. That's not good. See, I don't have the support I want. I might trim this out. It's statistical edge, as Rich just said. Yeah, it's statistical. So the idea is that something can fail 20 times in a row, but statistically over infinite iterations, you're going to have that probability. Boy, this is not good. QMHP break. S&P not breaking MHP to the upside. Trying to. Resilience is still positive. So I still have faith that the S&P is going to hang, but it could flush before it goes. So the thing is that if it does flush and I take a loss just like any other time, I'm trimming my position because I don't like the size of it. I mean, I don't like the risk of it. But if we get back above here another time, I'm in. I'm in for good. All right, what's up, guys? Questions? Celebrate the winners together? Yeah, let's go. Don't forget to enter the contest. Make sure you go to the Discord. Oh, boy. All right, let's fingers crossed, baby. Positive resilience, positive DD. Positive resilience, positive DD. Trusting my system. Trusting it. Trusting it. Hold on. Oh, hold on here. Oh. Come on. Come on. Pet octopus, progress stock market. You guys are hilarious. Hey. Vix is dropping, not a lot of momentum, yeah. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button below the stream. Go, go, go. Vix in decay, which is also good for the bulls setup. Smack that like button, everybody. 210 people here. And growing. Let's keep going. In DD we trust, baby. In DD we trust. In DD we trust. It's just fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Resilience is good. DD is good. Market's trying to sell. A monthly hedge break is a big reversal to the upside if we get it. It's big. If we get it. It's not guaranteed, but if we get the break. Hold on. Now again, it's a fight. It's definitely a hard fight from here to get to there. If the buying overpowers this, it's going to move quick. Like I said, I might get flush before it happens, so we'll see. Nasdaq is deteriorating very rapidly. The S&P is still hanging in there. A lot of money rotating in the S&P stocks. What's my target right now? Resilience is positive to fill the entire gap. Lee, this is big upstay. This is going to go all the way to the other. If it breaks MHP, it's going to the other DD band. It's a 60-point rip in the S&P. At minimum. I mean, sorry. To fill the gap. I say DD band. Don't listen to me. Here. If res is positive, it's to fill the gap. So it's, let me see, 60. It's about 40 points. Yeah, like again, if we are here, we are there. This is big ups. If we break, it means I'm not betting. I'm still hanging on towards my stop loss, but confidently, if it breaks MHP, it's big ups. It's big ups today. All the pieces are there. DD ratio greater than half. We want that DD band to hold, which is right here. This is good. DD greater than half means I always take the long off of this. MHP resilience is positive. They're both positive, guys. Both of them are positive. This is going to be a big upstay today. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, guys, I'm disappointed in all of you. You get 210 people here and 60 likes. I want to see 200 likes. Click it. Y'all are watching fucking magic. Guys, I told you. Big upstay today. Y'all ready to watch some magic or what? Neil, it's all you, baby. Fingers crossed. It's gonna have a fight. If it breaks, if it breaks, fingers crossed. If it breaks, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's gonna fight. You got the magic. I've got the magic in me. It's a fight. It's not going to be easy if it breaks. That's what the 3 lines mean. If it breaks. If it breaks. It's going to have a hard time breaking. But monthly res greater than 0, which means the stocks are now gamma positive. This is MRES. It's going to try its hardest to break it. Just on arbitrage. Half gap resilience also greater than 0. It wants to do this so bad. It wants to go. It wants to go so bad. It wants to go, baby. It wants to go. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah. Oops, it's the wrong button here. Trying to see if I can switch to my other screen. I don't think I have it programmed correctly. It wants, doesn't mean it's gonna go, but it wants to go. It wants to go. It's trying. It's trying. Come on, SPY. Come on, S&P. It's gonna, again, if it doesn't, this is the dangerous place to be. I promise you guys, this is not smart to try to play here. If it breaks, like basically confirmation breakout. If 590 is claimed on SPY, it's a rocket. But it has to like launch from there. It's not going to launch from below it. It's going to fight really hard. See, I was trying to fight really hard to get there. All the pieces want to do that, but it's not doing it. This is a very scary place to try to long from. Okay. I'm just still, I tried to take the long from there earlier. But I have, I'm still hanging on to my, drawn onto my stop. So like I said, this is a place where bag holders can be created. This is a scary place to long from. It's rejecting. Nasdaq is really bad. S&P is looking pretty okay. This ratio is all I need to know to want to attempt this, but this is a really scary trade. Scary trade. Super scary. What drawing pin are you using? Oh, Epic Pin. What's up, you guys? If you have multiple past evals, you should not recommend trading them simultaneously. If you have multiple past evals, I don't recommend trading them simultaneously with low risk. I mean, that's your choice to do. I don't do that. I think it's kind of like not super fruitful to stack a bunch of accounts together and treat them like they're one. You're just basically accelerating your blowups. Like, if the market's falling and falling and falling and falling, and you got like 3 or 4 different entries that day, Hit it with one on one, hit it with another on another, hit it with another on another. Treat it like each account is a different hand you can play. That's the way I do it, because in all honesty, you don't want to pile all your eggs in one basket. If you have multiple trade setups, like, oh, here's a place. Now again, don't long and short the market, because you'll get kicked out of the program. You can't do that. But there's nothing against if you have like an entry here, then you have like a MHP 30 points lower and DD band 50 points lower. You're like, oh, okay, I can long in this one, long in that one, long in that one. I have different accounts to long with. So like I said, this is a dangerous place to try to long from. Okay, there are no long entry points from here. Let me write the word danger, because I've been saying this all morning. Danger. This is not a long entry point. Danger. I'm just hanging on to a long. Danger down here. It's bad. It's really bad. It's like I said, don't. It wants to do this. All the pieces are there to do this, but now SPY is starting to lose some value here. Now it's starting to lose the things I needed it to not lose. Let's go ahead and get out of this, and then I'll get back in if it goes positive again. I'm out. What's up? What's up, Blame? All right, everybody, don't forget to enter the contest. Remember, this is dangerous, but if we reclaim only, I'll be on the back on the long side. So this is just dangerous spot. If we reclaim only. Reclaim only. We do no trade down here. So breaking DD band is a really bad thing. We don't really trade outside of it except for a good long setup, but there is no long entry point down here. VIX just broke through MHP. That's why I trimmed out as well. So let's let this market be nasty today. VIX started losing this. I'm out of the way because VIX is giving me a sign of a bullish liquidity map or a gamma squeeze on VIX. We could have some pretty quick downside on the S&P. So let's go ahead and just wait on this one. So remember, I took a stab at it. I was excited about it. It's looking bad again, so I'm out. Again, no short from here. There's no shorting outside of DD band at the bottom side. If it falls, it just falls. I am waiting for the reclaim. If I get the reclaim, then that's good. Down here, sit out day. So that'd be cool. We'll just sit out and like let it chop around. We'll be doing a giveaway in just a little bit. If you were listening to this in public, they think I was watching porn. It sounds sexy, doesn't it? Up $550, DD scalps. Yeah, if it breaks though, it's big rally for the day. That's the thing, but only if it breaks. So we're gonna wait for that one. If Apple catches a bid, we'll go time. Ian's right. Brian says, I got a hunch, might buy a bunch. There's no long entry down here. It's the danger area. So VIX, right? Here's the thing. Connor. VIX is a volatility index, right? And VIX basically explains how the S&P moves. If the VIX is higher, or you can predict the VIX will go higher, then the S&P is likely to have a wider range between buyers or sellers. If the VIX is going lower, the S&P is likely to tighten up. So an example is like bull markets on the S&P tend to like move, and then they like move straight like this. That's because volatility is in decline. The V's are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So these are the V's, right? So smaller, smaller, smaller. Bear markets tend to like accelerate, right? And get choppier as they fall. Like the V's, right? How much it dips and flies back and dips and flies back gets bigger as volatility goes up. So VIX is like basically how choppy or how turbulent something's going to be as it falls. And so anytime you can predict that the VIX is going to move higher, like we just did, MHP is a very strong force. Anytime you break it to the upside, it's a really nasty move. So because VIX itself is breaking through MHP, I'm getting really quick out of the way of the S&P. As a matter of fact, I'm not looking at it. I'm going to take a guess right now that the S&P just had some really sharp red candles because VIX broke MHP. And look how right I was about that. It just is a thing to know. So as VIX was breaking through MHP right here, I got out of the way and I avoided further loss. Like I said, there's a danger zone here, and volatility plays a part in that. If I reclaim all of this, it's big ups. If I don't, it's crappy volatility. I'm going to sit out of this until it goes better. Does that make sense? You haven't had a single losing day since you joined Rocket Scooter? Well, what's up? What's up? EV William. How you doing? Hi, traders. Good morning. Glad to hear it. Okay, so here's our giveaway. So there's 2 things you can do. Actually, no, there's 3 giveaways. Number 1, if you buy $250 worth of Elite Trader Funding eval accounts ever using our link, scroll up in chat, it's there somewhere. $250. So you buy a lot of evals, and say you buy $100 and use a code and it costs you $20. You do that 11 times. No, wait, hold on. Wait a second. $250. Sorry. How much is it? Like, what did I say? 20. Say you pay $10 for an account. You do that 25 times, you're at $250. Every $250 you spend, your name goes into a hat. And then we're going to periodically draw from that hat to give away free memberships with us. So if you're like always buying eval accounts somewhere, buy them with the ETF, because as you're accruing a balance, you can get free lifetime with us, free year sub with us. We're going to do all kind of cool, bigger giveaways with that. So the big spenders at ETF get entered into drawings. We're going to give away all kind of fun stuff. I'm going to start giving away like computer monitors and fun shit. So we're going to be, once we have enough people entering in that thing, do that, I'm going to be giving away prizes that are worth like thousands of dollars. Okay. So that's the thing with that. So basically, you get some, and you're there forever. So it's like every 250, your name's in a hat. Eventually, it'll get drawn at some point. And we'll probably do that every month or so, like the big giveaway. I might be like, hey, I'm giving away a gaming PC today or something like that. Something cool. Yeah, Rez is flush. I'm out. I'm completely out. Danger, no trade, right? We said no entries, no trade. Look how, this is how risk management is though. Like I had all the signs to get out of the way. And again, I don't chase shorts in the market. Let's just let it fall. But if we reclaim only, then we're good. So we're going to let this guy fall. We're in the danger, no trade zone right here. A reclaim only is the only long trade I'll take. We're so quick to understand how the market falls apart that we know. So right here, no trade down in here. We know that. And it's been interesting watching the market deteriorate, but monthly maps does show that there is a little bit of bear resistance up there. So let today fall, let today crash. Don't even worry about it. The only thing that I do on days like this is I put it on the side of my screen. I watch it. If we reclaim here, if we break, that's the 3 words. So I wait. 3 lines. 1, 2, 3 equals. If, that's why I do 3 lines. If we 1, 2, 3. If we break. So just wait. If you break, I'm jumping in. 1, 2, 3. If we break, big ups. So I wait. I don't buy any dip down in here. I don't buy any dip. But if it somehow does this, and here, I plop it along for the end of the day. And I just keep this on the side of my screen and watch it. Did I keep that curved monitor? So I kind of did. But I have like a month to decide if I don't want to. But in the new house, I've been deciding that I want 2 setups instead of 1. So like I want like my trading setup, but then I might want to do like a gaming setup in the same office. So like computers here, then computer there. Because that monitor was so cool and it was so cheap. It was like $200. I was gonna return it, and as I was driving home, I was like, I put in Best Buy as the destination. I'm like, hey, let me go return this monitor before I go home. And as I'm driving by Best Buy, I was like, oh, I got a U-turn. It's on the other side of the freeway. And I'll hit up the next Best Buy. And then as I was driving, get to the next Best Buy, I was like, you know what? Let me keep it for a little bit, and maybe I'll return it at the Best Buy in Houston. And I got home and I was like, maybe I'll just keep it. I hate that I do that. But it wasn't like a crazy big expense. It was only like two. It was an Acer curved gaming monitor. It was 32 inch. It was like a big-ish one. I don't like gigantic monitors, but it was big enough. But I bought it. I've never had a curved monitor, so I bought it to try it out while I was in the hotel, with every intent on returning it. We all do that. We all do that. Brian probably does that a lot. Hey, look. All right. If girls can do it at Nordstrom, I'm talking you buy a purse or you buy shoes and you can take it back at any point and get your money back. That's right. Or Neiman Marcus, one of those stores. I can't remember. Probably both of them. They have a 0 unlimited return policy on luxury items. You can take it back years later and get your money back. They can do it there, damn it. I can do it with computer monitors, okay? Every once in a while. I can borrow. You want to buy a nice dress to go out to the club for the night and take it back, get your money back? Well, then I can buy a curved monitor for the week. So you got Costco does on jewelry. Micro Center. I love Micro Center. It's like Micro Center is like the best store for electronics computer stuff. I love Micro Center. Tell me your. Let's see. How many? PJ, they did a custom build for you in 2016. You're still using the same computer? Wait, you're using a computer from 2016? Did you ever upgrading the components? Or are you still running like a Pentium 6000? Like an i3 or something. 6000, whatever they call them. I mean, like the i3, i5? 9900KS. There's nothing wrong with 9900KS. That's what I rocked in 2019. i5s, yeah. Yeah, Simon said 5 years ago. Well, I always I'm always trying to rebuild my computers and stuff. The streaming part of this box, there's two computers in my main box, is a 10900KS. Those are really good chips for. I don't need anything extravagantly grand to process the stream. My gaming computer is like the newest generation. So or my trading computer, gaming computer. So the box that I have has two computers inside of one box, by the way. One of them just renders the stream. The other one crunches all the numbers for the trading stuff. So it's a dual build. So I have a 10900 in the streaming box. My streaming part. Don't need anything big there. All right, guys, don't forget, enter the contest. Number 1, click the like button on the stream. There's half of you haven't even done it. Thumbs up, bottom right. Click it. Leave a comment. Somebody everyone go to YouTube. Do something really quick. We're gonna test something out. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube. I'm starting to sound like my uncle. He says go to the Google. Go to the YouTube. Comments and leave a comment as well. Just type something in. I want to see if this helps the algo. Costco lets you take jewelry back. Hashtag says you've been looking at doing that too and trying to find a PC case that can hold 2 builds. I got one for you. This is the one. I use the. Hold on. All my stuff is Fantex, and I use the Enthu 719. It's by far let me see if I can find pictures of it. Yeah, here. This is not a picture of mine, but this is a picture of the case. So you can do a lot of stuff with it. Down here, there's all this extra space. You put your your PSU inside of this little cage in the back half, and the front half you can it's big enough for ITX mini boards. So the Enthus 719 is great. And then Fantex also sells a dual ATX power supply. So you have a power supply with two 24-pin cables. So I have my power supply can power 2 motherboards. And they actually sell that for dual builds. So like Fantex is the company, Phanteks, that makes the stuff you need for a dual build. Yeah. What mic is that? This is a Rode Podcaster by far. The best. This is the best streaming dynamic vocal mic for streaming that you can buy. For the value, it's like not even, maybe like less than $200. I got 2 of them. My travel one is also a Rode. And the kit, like this whole kit, it came with the arm, the cage, the mic. I had to buy the pop guard separate, or the, what do you call these little jackets. This is like $5 or something. The whole setup was like $200. Going in long, all in YOLO. Blue Horseshoe loves NVIDIA. I hope so. Arrived to the YouTube, James Sean. And the funny thing is my uncle used to make jokes because like a long time ago, he used to say like old people like him don't understand the internet, even though he's a young guy at heart. He always makes jokes like old ultra dad jokes to embarrass his kids. He does it on purpose. And he's always like, "Hey, can you look that up on the Google for me?" And he talks about internets and puts an S at the end of it. Just says it just to make his kids like roll their eyes. So in our family, we started saying like for like now the last decade, the Google, the YouTube. It's on the internets. Have you seen it? A blind test coming from number 6 coming up. Well, let's look for Redline tab. So we have any on NASDAQ? I know we did some examples the other day. It's okay. Like in days like this, it's okay. Like if you have a flush, not a big deal, right? So let's preemptively like get ahead of some of this and look for. All right, guys, don't forget. Are you entered into the giveaway? Make sure you go to the Discord. Go to the Google. Go to the Discord. Actually, that kind of fits because Discord is definitely a Discord channel. We're trading right here, right now. Do you have anything nearby? Definitely one right here. Click the link. Click enter. Why do I have a box right here? Well, that was cleared out. That also was cleared out. Also was cleared out. Can we not have anything nearby? Oh, I went back too far. That's the thing I was looking for. Okay. All right, we do have one. NASDAQ. All right. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. This is a really good technique, you guys. I promise you that. No, someone right here. And I'm estimating this because I didn't do this on this computer. Well, I was out of town, but we'll check this. We ever retap, hit the impact? Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Hold up. Here it is, guys. The red line tap. I'll watch this. Y'all want to see the magic? This is another magic line. So we're really good at risk management here. Drawdown management. Like I said, if I didn't get my trade, market's collapsing out, I'm not taking an intense amount of drawdown, right? So I was taking a bet that we did maybe hold up in here on the S&P. Didn't play out, so I'm just kind of sitting out on the sidelines. So Nasdaq 2571. To the S&P really quick. This trick will blow your mind. Stick around. Watch. Watch what happens. Oh, I did do it on the S&P. I did do it. Okay. So 5904 was the S&Ps. I did do it. I was like, I remember doing it in the class. Everybody. 5904, 5866. Okay. Those are the pivots. All right, giveaway in an hour. 1 hour. You have to be here. If you're not here, we give your prize away. That's when you really have to be here. We're not going to hunt you down. You have to be in our Discord. You have to be here in the stream. This will be fun. I'm so excited to see this many people in the stream. Okay, here's another contest we're doing. Another contest. If you are in our training, now again, like I said, here's the training, right? Do you guys remember what I said this morning? Let me show you. You didn't watch me hemorrhage an account. You saw me take a moderately sized drawdown. I said it's going to fight, but if we break its big ups, right? I said down here is a no trade. It's get out of the way quick. How did I get out of the way right here? What did I do to get out of the way? I closed, right? I don't blow up my accounts live on stream. You guys don't see that. I got out of the way. How did I see this happening? How do I know how to do this? Okay. If you join our program where we train you on this for just 1 month, just this 1 month, that's it. You guys want to learn trading, you must do this. You must have subscribed to our platform, our tools, our training. I'm going to show you how to do this right here. Like I said, read the reviews. These are actual customer reviews down here if you want to see how your mind will get blown with the stuff we teach. Can't promise you trading results. Obviously, we're very honest. You know, trading's hard. But I promise you something. After you buy our program, you'll never buy anything from anyone else. You'll cancel everything you're doing. Hands down. We're like the most viral thing right now in trading for a reason. We have invented something 10 times better than technical analysis, 100 times better than fundamental analysis. Our style is the future. And everybody's starting to pick up on it. It's new. It's different. And just read what people say. risk management system. You know, it's all about getting out of the way and the market goes against you. How do I know? How do I know to trim my bet? I was in 4. I trimmed it to 2. I trimmed it to 0 as things started falling apart. Got all these layers to watch the market. We teach them to you. Amazing. Mind-blowing. Great product. A whole different way of trading. Absolutely mind-blowing. Game changer. These are actual folks here in the stream. This is their actual names. This is actually what they bought. Here's a lifetime member telling you about it. Here's a Profitability Mindset class member. What I'm saying is, if you guys take the courses, this is the coolest thing. Let me teach you how to scam us, okay? Ready? Here's the way you can scam us. You can get a refund up to 3 days. Up to 3 days after you buy this. 3 days. Full refund. No questions asked. Click that link. You sign up for the monthly package. Watch as many videos as you can for 3 days and ask for a refund. It's free. You can steal it from me, and I don't care. But in 8 years of being a business, I've never had anybody ask for a refund in the first 3 days. Not once, and you would be the first for a reason. The first video is such a mic drop, you're hooked. It's that good. If you buy that monthly thing from us, we're giving away 2 lifetime memberships. It means your $100 can turn to $4,000, and you're a rocket scooter for life, which is everything we ever make forever for free, and you're in. So if you're looking for something different, you're trying to pass trader funding programs. You know, I'm the guy that won the ETF contest with an 80% win rate. Now again, I can't promise you your results will be anywhere close to that or similar, but I can teach you what I do if you're curious. And there's a reason we're probably right now the largest paid futures community there is, because we have 6,000 active subscribed paid members. Simon won a lifetime. It's life changing. Oh yeah, Simon did win the lifetime the last contest. That's right. The idea is that we teach you to trade like a poker player plays poker. That's the whole point. It's all about odds. God, the Stream Element spot is like going nuts here. I need to change those timers. I have the same timer on there twice. Let me turn one of them off. I have too many like... So if you use our link, even if ETF has a sale, use our link and then use their coupon. What it does is it not only gives you a discount, but it gives us a little bit of revenue too. And we take that money and we turn around and put it back in the platform and we do giveaways with it. We give it back to you guys. So if we're making like, you know, whatever percentage, I don't even know what the percentage is. I haven't even checked. My position right now at like 100% flat. 100% flat. Ice Wild's telling you. So here's the thing, right? Let me walk you guys through some of our techniques here. Let me teach you this, and you guys can have access to this all you want. All right. So here's some stats. You guys ready? Here's how strong our tools are. And this is not a lie. Our members have back tested this together with us. Our videos show you these stats. Ready? 88% of days close inside of these green bands. Okay? 8% of days close below, 4% close above. That's how strong these probabilities are. I took a bet here and it was losing, so I get out of the way. We have a couple of rules. No trading up in here, like no long, no short, nothing. Okay. Down here, don't trade, but if you do, long only. That's the funny part. If you find a support, which we have one at 59.04, I think is where it was. Something like that. Which is actually right here. We tap it. Here's the flush to red line. 59.04 is actually that support. You want to see if that works? Just for shits and giggles. Just for fun. The red line. 1. I'm going to put literally 1 contract on it. 59.0. Oh, wait. 59.04, not 7. So we do have an actual red line here. Again, this is a stupid thing I'm doing. Don't do what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do it just because. Why not? 10 to 1. I mean, sorry, 10-point stop. 35-point rip. It's a 3 or 4 to 1 trade if I do it. On one contract, so I'm taking like no risk on this. Anyways, these are the stats here. And so if 88% of days close in here, it's not bad to take a trade like that if I have a support, which I've been waiting for that red line. This was calculated here. We teach you all these techniques in our group. There it is. I mean, right on the dot. Pretty close. Or actually, oh, so I'm a little off. Okay, so I have like 3 more points to go. I'm doing the drawing for the lifetime membership on Sunday. So you have to sign up. It's different because like the other one you enter it on Discord. The other one we have to like actually go in and grab the things from the database of everybody that bought something. Okay, so these are some stats that we have. If this ratio is greater than half, I always take an attempt at trying to long off of that green band. Now, again, this is a dangerous day. I'm just barely touching it with anything. But these are the stats of some of these things. So this is in futures. Here's another thing we teach. When this white line right here is above 0, there's a flow path to there. We call it res, greater than 0. It's from this dashed line of the box. If the white line is less than 0, then the flow path is here. And if you break, the flow path is here to next resistance, wherever it is. And if you combine with futures, like right at the same spot, futures has like a support right here at 59.04, which is about right there. Another thing here. This shows you flow paths as well in the market. We open below this orange line. 90% of days will close on the same side of the orange line it opened on. %90 of days will close down here. Only 10% of days will break. That's why I was like this morning, I'm like, if we break, it's pretty good. Okay, it goes to the next resistance. But it was really small. I remember I was saying this morning, I was like, I was like, nobody, don't be trading here. This is silly. High risk, you know, just know what you're getting into kind of thing. So this day, opening here, falling to support. That 88% line was right here as well. So that's why I was like, it could rocket up because 88% of days close this way and 90% of days close that way. You can see how it's like a very squeezy rocket. And I said, whatever way it goes, it's going to go quick. Remember I said that? Because you have two different conflicting things pushing with high odds. That's why it's going to explode. Does everybody see this? We open below here. It wants to go this way. We open above green. It wants to go that way. It wants to like go both ways. Y'all see that? Pretty cool, right? So when I said it's not likely to go, it's really unsafe to be here. But if it goes, it's big. It still wanted to kind of move this way. But you have two really strong pressures pushing each other right inside here. It's like a spring. Pretty cool, right? The NQ red line is 2571 in Q. Make sure you guys enter that contest. ES is 5904. Yeah. You can't log in. What should you do? How come you can't log in? What does it say when you try to log in? Does it say anything? Go to tech support if you can't log in and put a picture of what it looks like, and then we'll take a look at it. Another thing is liquidity maps show you possible flow paths. As you see, if you open below orange, you tap orange, come back to open, which is like open, orange, open. This little V right here is this little V right here. And you can see it kept fighting that little V to push down. There's a downward pressure from here, but I was like, if we break, it's big ups. I mean, this looked really good. This looked really good. And now this looks really bad. So this is like DD's falling apart today. And so when the market starts falling apart, this is very bearish. I mean, it's probably even not the best trade in the world either to be on, but we'll give it a shot to retrace some of this. But we can clearly see when the market's falling apart. As I was losing my support, we came here. VIX entered a gamma squeeze liquidity map, and I just got out of the way here, right? And the market fell like 30 more points, and I didn't take the loss. And this is what we teach you how to do. Even if you pick the wrong side of the trade, as we had two like almost 90% things doing this, like which one do I pick? I always err to the bull side, and when it doesn't pan out, I just get out of the way super quick. And that's what we teach you how to do. Reset your password. I don't know. So sometimes the server will make you log in again. Like we have to refresh your token every so often. But yeah, but a lot of times you're just entering the wrong password. That's usually what you see when you see that. Yeah, DD's less than half. I just tapped with something super small. Like I'm not even invested super heavily into this. Just to try something. Off of 5904. Here's the tap. Here's how good our shit is. Like, look. Look at this. Whatever, dude. Why don't I fucking just hit it hard? Why not? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we get there. Let's just see. It's got high volume pivot, baby. There it is. Let's see it fight there. Let's see. Not hard, but hit it. How did I find the level? We actually taught this class on Tuesday, so it's in our Connor. Are you in our program? How do you enter Discord? James, you just click the button that says enter. Don't hit it with your purse. LOL. Come on, baby. Yeah, so I tried to take a long right here on the DD band hold, and then once it got here, I got out of the way. It was a super quick and easy. I tried a long right there for the DD hold. And then once VIX fell apart, I cut it right here. So I was like, actually, no, sorry, I was long right there. I longed, it fell, I trimmed, I got excited, I cut. VIX MHP break right here. So you guys know the drill on that. And I just waited for redline, which we talked about in the class today. Outside of DD bands, illiquidity pivots are the best pivots, and I long only from them. And I might just hold on that one. We'll see. Let's see what I can get out of it. Oh, so Connor, all of our stuff is quantitative and statistically based. So all of our indicators predict high volume. That's what they do, without fail. Each one of our techniques we teach you will predict volume, and no one in Wall Street can claim the same thing. We've created a bunch of exploits off of exchange mechanics and behaviors of market makers and things that can predict high volume. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. As you're trading around these bands, you cannot argue that there are unusual volume activity around here. This is an exploit of margin requirements. We can show you where high volume pivots are. So each one of our techniques, all these lines and arrows you see, all of them predict volume. And that's basically just showing you where traders are, so they don't trade at weird spots. You can't argue with how good this is. It is so on point with the volume. Like I said, everybody tell Connor to join. Check it out. Here is 5904. There's the tap. There's the volume spike. Now let's say, just for shits and giggles, dare I? Anyone care? Okay, so Connor, don't go look at GEX. Our gamma exposure model is infinitely better than GEX. GEX wants to be what hedge pressure is when it grows up. There's the volume spike at the red line, you guys. 5904, that's it. We talk about this. Now let's see if we recover it. Remember I told you guys this class, this is a predictable volume spike as well, and we are fighting really hard right there. Again, I was trying to take one more stab at it. Well, it doesn't work. I'll close it. Yeah, it's 99 for the first month. So what gamma exposure is, it's all it is a heat map of gamma times the open interest. It's very weak. It's in the right ballpark. It's a piece of grass with a bunch of people standing on it, people throwing balls and people hitting them with sticks, but it's not baseball. It's missing a few pieces. Usually open interest times the gamma, and it creates a heat map. And gamma exposure is usually like it's like real noisy and real whatever. So because it looks at all the options, what we do that's different is we actually have a quantitative model that looks at all the options trades that come through, and we hand pick options to include, and we throw away a lot of it, most of it actually. We look for options that belong to zero risk market maker trades because you don't care about the gamma exposure of the entirety of the market. This or GX is a failed concept. If you go out there today and you buy 700 SPY calls that expire today, nobody's hedging against it. There's 0% chance it's going to expire in the money today. But GEX utilizes all the options to make its calculation. Therefore, the data is very heavily skewed towards the open interest, which open interest doesn't predict anything. So what we do is we look at market maker only options because a market maker is trying to neutralize their trade. So if a market maker has a call that they bought, it's because they've shorted 100 shares. Because these two trades together are neutral. Do you understand? And even if they haven't shorted the full 100 shares, they've shorted at a rate of delta. Like if the calls go up delta 10, they cover 10 shares. If calls go up delta 2.2, they cover 20 shares, etc. Then because the underlying moves up and down, it forces the hand of the market maker to buy or sell. That's why our gamma exposure model is looking at only the people that are forced to trade and not the people that are trying to speculatively trade options that don't matter. So market maker will very likely be buying at these levels. Does that make sense? Adrian, I bought it Redline. I bought it Redline. You guys went to talk to class on Wednesday, didn't we, or Tuesday? By the way, Adrian, no. I know you're going to make fun of me, bro. But I longed here and I cut here like a good boy, like you know to do too. VIX hedge break, we got out of the way on this. But you know me, I always long at red line below DD band, especially if the DD's good. I always do. And there's the predictable volume spike. And by the way, Connor, this is an exploit of, they call them illiquidity pivots, but what this is another all of our stuff is exploiting market maker techniques. But yeah, so the idea is that while you're correct, I like them people say they're looking at GEX, looking for other types of options-based models. There's a whole new school of thought that options tell you infinite amount of information of the market. They do. We actually use options to predict the market 3 months in advance. Major pivots. GEX is in the right ballpark, but it's in its infancy stages where it doesn't have utility for actionability. You can't use GEX to buy or sell anywhere. So what we created was an actionable gamma exposure point. And so this is gamma exposure of market makers only on monthly options is the orange. This is gamma exposure only on weekly options. That's the blue. So a market maker is going to be forced to buy at their gamma exposure levels, which makes our gamma exposure, let's just put a gamma market makers monthly, gamma market makers weekly is actionable. It's a pivot. We boil it down to two different pivots. Forced to buy, as Neil said, the fact that they're forced to buy to maintain neutrality means there's going to be volume or actionability at that level. Anytime you interact with it or even get close to it, there's massive volume. Like here is like fighting for that. Inside of here, just volume spikes, volume growth, volume spike. So the market is fighting really heavily at or near this range. So we create actionable pivots off of it. When you break monthly hedge pressure, the market tends to collapse. And that's kind of what happens. It creates a gamma squeeze on the dealers. They have to step all over each other to act on it. Would I say the weekly or monthly holds a strong level of resistance support? Let me test the students here. Answer Connor's question, you guys. Asking about the strength, weekly versus monthly. Here's IWM. Yeah, so the idea was to filter out the options to only what we believe the forced hand traders are. And as you see, here is IWM. The moment it touches its monthly hedge pressure, again, there's a volume spike. The market tends to fall apart when you break monthly hedge pressure. It gets a little chaotic and sporadic. It doesn't look like we're holding that level I want to hold. I'm going to give it just like one more tap. Everybody's going to tell you the monthly is stronger. And especially today because monthly options expire, right? It's going to be a pretty nasty day today. Connor, you're correct. See, I love that Connor's like, Connor, this is the place for you to study because this is an alley, like the alleyway of what you want to be leading towards in your path to learn as a trader. If you want to take the gamma exposure model methods, we're like the pioneers now that are leading the charge in that field. So like we started, a lot of people started before we did using options to create heat maps. You know, there's a lot of JEX models out there. There's Spot Gamma was one of the first big ones. But like we took it to the whole next level, and then we became like just leaps ahead of everyone else because our options filtration system is where the real magic is. It's like essentially we remove trades that have no risk to the other side of the trade. Your 400 SPY puts that expire today, nobody cares about them. They're so far out of the money they'll be actionable. So we're looking at the things that are tandem trade with the trade in the market. An example of a tandem trade is if I see 10,000 shares bought against an ask of 100 and I don't see price move more than one tick, we know that a dealer jumped in, had the ask to buy the trade, and then we look for a relatively close amount of calls to go with it. To be like around 100 calls. The example of this, somebody longed the market and there's a really weak ask and the market doesn't fly up 1 billion points. So it means a market maker stepped in. Okay, you understand that, right? They stepped in, padded the ask, took the trade, they shorted against your long, and then they bought somewhere close to 100 calls. If we see all of this happening in the same vicinity of time, we grab it. Therefore, This person is a forced hand trader that's likely to long the market as the market is moving through, the underlying's moving up or down. Because they're very close to delta 5, highest gamma, so therefore it's the highest delta hedging, the highest order flow. And so when you just filter out market maker options, you get a very strong order flow model, and it's actionable. So like anything, these hedge pressures, the monthly hedge pressure, are extremely actionable. And the idea that it, without fail, 100% of the time, shows you how volume, means we know what we're talking about. Jenkins and financial derivatives classes in college. But I love how this provides really application of the ideas. Oh, yeah, dude. That's awesome that you're taking financial classes, derivatives classes. So options, and I like the whole new school way of thinking, is that options give you such an entire wealth of information about the stock market. You have anything for stocks too? Yeah, well, all of this is for stocks and futures. So we take that information and then we convert it to actionable pivots in futures. So like this, pick a stock. Oh, dude, any stock. Like our thing works for anything. Oh, there's my trade. It's not a lot of money, but I bought at the red line. I know, like, I know we're goofing. Like, I goof around a lot on the stream, but like, that's I got my degree in chemical engineering. I was third in my class. I was in high school. I had a perfect math SAT score. I'm kind of a nerd. Underneath the goofy fucking exterior, I really do. I'm a very serious mathematician. Graduated with honors. I worked for the head of the department. I did research for him. I was part of the team that created the diesel engine catalytic converter. Part of the research team, which is in every single diesel engine on planet Earth. When I was in my 20s. I had a very, very small part. I know I take a lot of credit for that. It's a very, very, very tiny part. I designed the catalyst recipe. Yeah, so to me, Connor, just like you, dude, all that matters is numbers. Like, I think the market and a lot of stuff that's sold in the market and ways people say the market is complete and utter bullshit. So like I've never really been one for taking things at face value. I'll be the first to tell you that technical analysis is nothing but garbage. I just broke my... Damn it. I broke my... This is my AirPods case. As you know, I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't laugh. It's better than the Texans. But my little carabiners broke. Anyways. You're a comp sci grad student, but right now you're doing more stuff in math. The thing is that like the stock market, I've been inspired by a lot of traders that came before me that had the same philosophy, and our philosophy was really simple. Okay, by the way, guys, we have the giveaway going in 45 minutes. Typically, people that start to excel in trading are like comp sci, engineering, math majors, because they start to take the market with a quantitative approach. You're looking for statistics. You're looking for numbers. You're not looking for shapes and patterns and colors and candles. And, you know, it's like it doesn't take long for someone that's smart to realize that stuff is just nonsense. But here's some stocks, by the way. Anytime you touch monthly hedge pressure, there's a guaranteed volume spike. So this is to tell you that what I told you about like what it is we're doing is 100% correct. Because what gamma is, it's the derivative of, it's a partial derivative of delta. A price, I think we need to hold time constant. Whereas delta is the partial differential of price of the option. That's supposed to be del price of the underlying, again at fixed time. So no time dependency of that. So basically you fix the theta type parts of the Black-Scholes. And so essentially what this nonsensical gibberish on here means is that gamma is the rate of change of delta respect to price, and delta is the rate of change of the price of option respect to the price of the underlying. So it's like two derivatives, right? So it's kind of like distance, velocity, acceleration. That's also two derivatives. So gamma on the equivalent is like what acceleration is to something. If something's accelerating like a car, it's going to start speeding up faster. okay, as you're accelerating. So gamma is like an acceleration of the order flow. Because if somebody's delta hedging to neutralize a trade, it means every time delta goes up, they're just going to buy some more shares. Just think about it like that. So if gamma is high, then the amount of shares they buy is even higher. It's an accelerated amount. So think you just heard the word buying shares. Gamma means buying shares. The highest gamma means the highest amount of buying shares or selling shares. So it's like highest gamma exposure of market makers. And they're forced to trade, as Simon said, forced to trade is the key word there, is the highest order flow of hedging. So the idea there's a volume spike every time you touch these orange or blue lines means that we've isolated the highest gamma exposure of market makers. So GEX is the gamma exposure of all options. Rocket Scooter's monthly hedge pressure is the gamma exposure of just market makers. And it's actionable. And that's kind of what's putting us on the map. What we did. So if you guys saw a stock, Tesla, Mojo, yeah, Tesla. Dude, any stock, man. Any stock. Without fail, dude. Without fail, 100% of the time, it's volume. Bro, it's like without fail. It does not fail. It does not fail. It does not fail to provide volume at either hedge pressure. Weeklies is volume. There's your volume. It doesn't fail. What the fuck? Is red line working? Is my trade going off? Hold on. Trade working? Dude, that's a lucky trade though. I mean, I always long at red line. You guys know that. Wait, 951? I don't know. Europe's closing pretty soon. I don't know what the fuck. What is that? Look at that volume. Look at that volume with the red line, you guys. Listen. I don't trust candles like that, but that was kind of cute to see. Right? Lucky. I just got lucky on this. I only put 2 on it. 2 on the table. DD is greater than half, guys. Like, I can't stress this enough. If this goes back to DD bands, I'm going to just cry with joy today. You love how happy Rock Scooter makes me. You agree, JFK? I get excited because to me, the stock market is random. Oh, and so by the way, those of you new folks here, here's the principle of what we've done. Technical analysis will teach you the stock market is predictable based on price action. And I think that's hogwash. I think that past price can't predict anything in the future. Because people that bought and sold back then are holding. Doesn't mean they're going to buy and sell again. Whatever people did back in the past has nothing to do with the future. 0%. And most of the most successful traders out there believe the same thing. The stock market is random. You can't predict what it's going to do. But you can predict is where traders will be, which is what we do. I can't tell you what they're going to do. I can tell you where they'll be. I can tell you where the war will take place, where the fight's going to take place at levels like this and this. But that's kind of cool to see that happen. And it's fading. But I don't even care. He said this is a risky. Throw 2 at it, see what happens. Now, of course, it's walking back down. I don't trust candles like that, but there's the volume off of that. I don't think it's going to hold from here, to be honest. If it didn't move off of that and it's starting to fade off of that, screw it. I'm going to close it out then. I was waiting to see if something good was going to happen to pick up some momentum, but I'm going to be a wuss and close it. Isn't the red line some kind of technical analysis? In a way, it is not technical analysis because it's not using price action. It's using an event point and an end of the day imbalance. And we're using the chart, but it's not technical analysis. Technical analysis uses history of price to forecast future price. We are looking for when an event happens, which is something that is exterior to the chart. Let's draw something on the chart. An event happens, okay? I'm going to put the word Powell right here because Powell creates a lot of events. Okay, Powell does something. Here's the chart. But Powell does something outside of the chart. And the chart is just reflecting it. We go to the chart and look at it, but it's not looking at the price action at all. And what this means is Powell said something and everybody's buying and nobody's selling. Okay. So now it's an event. And then the market closes at this point in time. Closes. Now, the market makers have all kind of stuff at the end of the day, like imbalances and things they can take to close out the risk of that event. But we measure from here to that close. to create an imbalance point, which is just the halfway point of where the dealers have been mostly short. And where whenever markets are looking for sellers, they raise the price. When they're looking for buyers, they lower the price. So they're raising the price to look for sellers. And eventually when they find the sellers, then they're going to lower the price to look for buyers or try to neutralize their own trade. So if the dealers were long, or sorry, traders were long here, dealers are short with calls. And then they find a bunch of sellers and sellers are now selling to them. The dealers are long with puts. Then the middle of these puts and calls is the maximum win of that hedged portion of that trade. Puts are in the money, where calls are in the money, maximized, where both of them are maximized in the middle. And that middle creates maximum risk to the option seller. Because maximum gain, if you bought the option, is maximum loss if the person sold the option. So therefore, at that midpoint, you will see volume as those option sellers are scurrying about, because both puts and calls are out of the money off of an event. Now, we do use the chart to locate that event, but we're not using anything in the chart other than the event spot and then when volatility declines. Because when volatility declines, it means sellers were found. When there's no when the volatility is high, it's because buyers and sellers are so far apart they can't find each other. So we look for when volatility spreads and collapses to measure. So we're actually looking for principles outside of the charts. Where's an event that shakes the market up? Imagine like a bathtub full of water and you punch the surface of it. Just like doing this, right? And all of a sudden the waves are big. Like you hit it and then the waves get really big and then they get really small. We look for the biggest wave, and then when it starts dying out, it's done. So when the meteor hits the ground, what's the biggest tsunami? And then you're over. That's what we look for, and we measure it. So from the event, so when the volatility declines, it means that's kind of where the sellers have started stepping in. Then we measure. I know where the events are. The class will teach you how to do it. And we did the class every 20 days in our program, by the way, you guys. Just sign up for the month, because if you sign up for the month by Sunday, we're doing our drawing that we do lifetime giveaway. There's 2 of them going out. There has been only like 40 people that have signed up. So it's a great opportunity. It's over a 2% chance you can win. It's not like the lottery. There's like a million names. Literally 40 names in the hat. You get lifetime if your name is drawn on Sunday. 2. And in our classes, we teach everything. Each one of our classes a different principle in volume prediction. And there's 20 of them. And trust me, guys, this is not a math-heavy class. It's very easy. You talk about blind monkeys throwing darts. That's kind of like the first. Let me say, in the first class is enough to like dispel everything you thought you knew of the market. People say that first class was life-changing. Some people are like, after 10 years of looking at the market, I learned more in like 10 minutes than I did in 10 years. Because it's a study of, the actual name of the class is the 20 Days Profitability Mindset Masterclass. What that means is you need to take the market with a profitability mindset where every action has a risk and reward. You're looking for profitability when you run a business. And so we go through 20 courses, and we do them live every day at 3 o'clock. We keep going through them. Every day we do one of the classes. Once we get to 20, we start all over and go through them again, and go through them again, and go through them again. As long as you're a member, you can just jump in, and we're going through some class someday. We did this red line class 2 days ago. It teaches you where the events are. I'll show you like what one of the little handouts is. So today was a lost day, but hey, it wasn't a crazy lost day for me. I took a long right here. It went up. It came back down. We lost the momentum on that, so I closed out. That's the trick on redline also. You guys have 32 minutes to enter the contest. Click the link in the chat. Go to our Discord. This giveaway does not allow daily entries. It means you already clicked it once. Let's see. How many people have entered the giveaway? Only 56 people have entered. Wow. You have 200 people here. Y'all don't want anything free? Yeah, trading's probably done for the day. Ransom. The red line is called an illiquidity pivot. It's an exploit of an options balance off an event. An options balancing act that takes place after an event that jolts the market and forces people to trade. You might notice there's a theme here of a lot of our tools are about trying to find where people are forced to trade because it identifies. Hit the likes. There you go. Hit the lights, but hit the likes. Let's roll up the Dallas and watch a fight, dude. I was thinking about that. I don't know though, because like, do you guys remember like I got all hyped up about the Floyd and Pacquiao fight? God, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. And it was just like a nonsense thing where these guys were dancing around each other. Just trying, like, they were basically like hitting each other with feathers. There was not even a real fight. And I know it was like, I feel like even though Tyson's like got a lot of integrity and is probably gonna just smoke Jake Paul, I feel like it's gonna be like another scripted, like, he's gonna hurt the kid. I've seen it. He still has power in his swings. I think if he was really fighting him, he would kill him. So I fear that it'll be like a big spectacle and be like very boring. Because they're gonna like throw soft hits and stuff. I hope they don't though. But I kind of want to go see the fight. He does, but Jake is not small anymore. Yeah, but Mike just has like so much power in his swing. Like even just like the sound it makes when he punches a bag, it's like scary. They use 10-ounce gloves. No one is getting knocked out. Yeah. No, nobody's getting knocked out. You want Tyson to win, but you think Jake will? I don't know. I still think you take one uppercut from Mike and you're out. Tyson will get, yeah, that's the one thing is that you know, Mike needs to get him in the first 2 or 3 rounds. But what I feel like is it's just going to be, they're going to go till the end and they're just going to win on points or whatever. I don't think they're going to throw at each other. Well, I saw him when he slapped him, but I feel like that was scripted too. You know what I mean? I think it's all scripted. They both need money. That's what I feel like. If this is an actual fight, Tyson would crush him. Even above power, Tyson has the experience and knowledge. I'm expecting a script, yeah. Yeah, he added some fake juice to it. Dude, it was totally scripted. Yeah, I honestly think if Mike has stamina in the first 2 or 3 rounds, I mean, he'll probably be beat at that point. No, God, have you ever seen him fight? He's the most impressive fighter that's ever lived. I know a lot of people like, you know, say Muhammad Ali was like the greatest boxer that ever lived. Muhammad Ali was a defensive player. It was like, he didn't have a lot of power, but he had a lot of like moves. You couldn't hit him that easily. But like Mike, hands down, is the most impressive boxer that's ever lived. Like as far as like knowledge of the sport and the amount of moves he had, it's like a pitcher with like not just a fastball. Like he had some really good. The way he would dance and counter, and he stepped on Tyson's toe. That's why he slapped him. Oh, I didn't see that part. Did you see Mike's interview with the? No, I haven't been. I've been out of town this week doing business stuff, so I haven't like been paying attention. I just saw the memes on Twitter. Somebody said they can't log in. Are you good now? Here's by the way, everybody join our Discord, number 1. Go to the contest. Everybody go here. Let's go to Elite Trader Funding website. By the way, make sure you always use our code when you do ETF because we're going to be doing giveaways. If you buy so many evals from them using our link, you enter the contest. You know how many people have bought? You know how many people have bought ETF accounts in excess of 250? Like 3. So buy all of your ETF accounts through us, and then every 250 you spend, you get entered into a giveaway. We're gonna do like bigger giveaways. I'm gonna give away like the lifetime memberships, or maybe like computers, like actual stuff that's worth it. Why not? Can't get the ETF side load? When you click enter, there's no response. It's probably because you're already entered. Hold on. Let me double check. Let me see something really quick. So no trade day today. Unfortunately, there's not really much to touch on this. I took a stab. It didn't work out. I'm going to sit on the sidelines on this one. Let me double check that everything's like kosher here. Yeah, no, so no, Jojo, don't use our promo code, use our link to give us the credit for your sale. You see other people typing enter? I don't think so. Hold on. Unfortunately, market falling apart. That's okay. Didn't lose much. Oops. Well, we know, right? When the markets just turns to shit, we don't trade outside of here except for one place. So like basically, there's no trade outside of these green lines. Usually, it's a sit out day. I bet that the green line would hold. When it didn't hold, I X'd out super quick. Red line is the next step to take a stab at it, but once I got the big burp and it sold right back out, I close out again. So longing here, no trade normally except for red line is the only place. We talk about this in our courses. I took a stab. There was the volume. It immediately sold back out and immediately closed again. So neat thing about it is we have a good way to read the market. I avoided bag holding in a market crash. Things are good. You don't have to type enter. ETF site will know for you because they have security vulnerabilities on their site. Wait, like, are you trying to find it from like an office computer or something? Oh yeah, just use our link. Use our link. Yeah, like I might give it like a trading computer or something. It'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of neat because like we get a cut of the sale, but we're gonna take all that revenue, just throw it back into the platform or throw it back into giveaways. So it'd be kind of fun to turn it into a thing. You guys, your security software is very picky. You block sites with vulnerabilities on your routers. You have to dabble to get it. We've got he's got like NASA level security on his computer over here. Neil has blocks security vulnerabilities. You can't watch porn like the rest of us. I'm sure there's no there's no solid coding on those websites. You need to get the logo laser etched into it. That'd actually be dope. Actually really dope. What if we reclaim the red line? No. Don't risk it. If you once you get the volume at the red line and it doesn't pick up the momentum, it's not worth being in it. Now again, there, you can set what I quote unquote set it and forget it, which means I can attempt to trade from here with a 10-point stop. It is a 3-to-1 trade, but it didn't pick up momentum the first time. I'm kind of nervous about it the second time. But let's double check that there's not another reason for the market to pivot, which is the worst of the two. Let's double check old NASDAQ and see NASDAQ also picked up steam at the same spot, and yet it didn't move either. So the idea is while it is not a terrible trade to take, if you reclaim it, maybe, but I like to see it hit it and bounce very quickly. In the state of the VIX, it should be bouncing quickly, but it's not. Like clearly we are below triple B. It needs to be a little more razor sharp than this. It's not the worst idea to attempt it there. If the DD ratio is good, which it is good. But we'll see. That's up to you to decide. I usually, if it doesn't move on that first move, I usually don't like to take it because the market is rebalancing illiquidity at that point. And once that rebalance, that volume comes through and nothing happens, I usually just kind of attempt at it. Now, I did take a stab at longing there, and I just kind of scared myself out of it. Personally, you're sitting out, not a bad idea. All right. 20 minutes until the giveaway. Okay, so let me show you something. So in our masterclass, I'll show you guys some of the cheat sheets here. Hold on, let me close this out. So in our masterclass, there's 20 courses and we go through them, and they're all about probabilities of the market. They're all about the ideal trade setups and the probabilities that come with them. Everything here is back tested with probabilities, 90% this, 10% that. And we show you ways to compound all of our tools together to try to find like an overall understanding of the market. Like I said, this course series is by far the best thing I've ever put together. As the years go by, our membership gets bigger and more people contribute. Oh, pardon me, contribute to the contribute to the knowledge base, and therefore our courses get even stronger and stronger as time goes by. What's up, Jay? Good to see you back, bruh. Jay's smart. I trust him. He's gonna sit out. Ooh, not the best, man. So, anyways. So Wednesday, we're getting our puppy. Irish Cream Dachshund. Of all things. This is iDoc's favorite dog. She always wanted one. And there's very few breeders of them. There's like one in our state. Well, it's making an attempt, but it's not working. I agree with you, Jay. Right here, it's not getting the momentum I want to see. But it is monthly expiration, so anything can happen. It could flush right back up to where it started because it's monthly. So the market does have a mechanic for it to move. If the market expires that way, it can very well do that. Cute, you got a golden retriever. Yeah, so like an Irish Cream Dachshund basically is like a dachshund that looks like a golden retriever. It's like a long-haired, cream-colored dachshund. Like looks like a little mini, elongated golden retriever. That's light-colored. Actually, let me show you. Y'all want to see a picture of our dog? I can actually show you a picture of our dog. Pick him up on Wednesday. And we got a new house, by the way. Let's see if I can find the picture. So, our puppy is one of these. Ours is like, the picture I've been sending is like the fat one. So one of these dogs is ours. Fat, the bigger one. I think this boy right here. Hold on, let me show you what they look like when they're... Hold on. Pretty cute. Oh, there he is. There he is. That's him. Like, he looks like the most well-fed of all of them, which is good. I want the one. Play the most recent video. Okay. So there he is. He's the one right here. His name is Pickle. That's what we name. Like, we just named him Pickle. That, like, why not, right? Okay. Hold on. Like a little gold, yeah, like little golden puppy. Wait, she just posted a new video? Really? Wait, where? Where? Wait. Where? Here? What do you mean the latest video? Go to my messages? Yeah, I think, okay. Go to my messages. Send me a message. Giveaway in 14 minutes, you guys. Don't forget to enter. Go to the Discord, click enter. Text. I'll resend to Discord. Oh my gosh. You're sending me on a wild goose chase here, iDoc. My goodness. But anyways, by the way, before I close this out, our courses are all a course in the statistics of the market, and all of our techniques are high volume pivots. We teach you 15 different techniques in the 20 classes. Each one of these is a predictable high volume. We create trade setups out of these things. For the most part, a liquidity map is a conglomeration of all the stuff we do into one specific indicator. As you see, bear short up. When you open below orange, has resistance against orange, and traditionally below orange, it's downward pressure. Below orange is downward pressure. I took an attempt at a long trade based on another thing to bet that we broke orange, but the fact that we lost it, I got out of the way quick. And this is kind of what we teach you guys. All right, you send me messages. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's the latest video. There you go. So we're gonna get this little guy on Wednesday. He's the one not playing. Wait, which one's not playing? Oh, he's the one right there. That's him. Though, yeah, all the other dogs are playing like idiots, and our dog's the one doing the puzzle, the smart one. That's what I'm talking about. That's my dog. The smarter of the litter. Look, all these puppies are just beating each other up over this toy. And here's ours over here, just eating like a little fatso that he is, and then waiting to get pet. See, we got the smart one of the group, the one that knows how to work the system. He's just like his dad. He's working the system. These dogs are like, let me fight for my treat. This one over here is like, let me schmooze mom, get the treat without work smarter, not harder. That's a boy. Yeah. Well, that's a handsome little dog. She's like, you already had one this morning. The membership, James, we're going to do that on Sunday. The drawing will be over the weekend. Because I can't use like a Discord bot to do it. Anyways. It's been an interesting process adopting a dog from this group. The lady is a dog lover. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. She loves dogs a lot. We were given a 100-page workbook to fill out, read, to send pictures that we read and underlined and highlighted it. Text about every little detail about what we have to do before we pick up the dog. It's like, we're still not sure if we're going to come home with the dog on Wednesday. We don't know if we've got all the criteria. It's like, there's like 10 different lists. It's like, oh, you must have this. Okay, here's a list. And then 5 pages later, it's like, oh, you must have this stuff too. And we're like, we bought it all. Then she gives the text, oh, you need these like 5 more things. And you can't take the dog without it. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's been an interesting experience. But she standardized the process so that everybody is taking care of the dog to the caliber at which she expects, which is the caliber of somebody who really likes dogs. I'm talking like, there's nobody in this world that likes dogs more than this lady. She is a dog lover. And let me explain something about a lover of dogs. Let me explain something about a lover of plants. I also bought orchids one day from the person who loves orchids the most on this planet. I went to a show at the museum, which was like, this show, it was the Houston Orchid Show or whatever. It was like prize-winning orchids, and they were all kind of different kinds. And some of them were like very majestic and grand. And I was like, you know what? I want some orchids for my new house. This was like in 2012. So I tracked down the lady where she was, and I went over there, and I walked up, and she was like outside watering the plants, and there was Beethoven playing for the orchids, because orchids like classical music apparently, and it helps them grow better. Now again, some of you may be in that same philosophy of there's harmonies and the earth has resonance frequencies. Anyways, the point I'm saying is, when I went to buy the orchids, it was very much like, so the orchids like late classical music. They really don't like romantic era, and they're not a big fan of the piano music, but if you play like late classical, concertos, Beethoven, things like that, and the orchids really respond. Just like, okay, got it. So I can buy them now, right? I'm not going to go play acoustic guitar to my flowers, but I get it. Some people really love dogs, and some people love orchids. It's cute in a way, but as a dude that's rescued dog, like I've rescued dogs that were just so happy that someone will pet them. I didn't like, you know, I know how to raise a dog. I raise so many dogs. So like, this is like, you must pamper your dog to the extreme levels of pampering. Like, extreme. Like, it's comically extreme. But, you know, everyone seems to be a happy owner, and we were like, okay, it's a lot, but we're definitely, it's worth doing, you know, so we're doing it. There's a lot of stuff we have to buy. A lot of stuff. Like, it's insane how much stuff we had to buy. It was more expensive than the dog was. We've got mountains of like stuff. Trust me, you go to the pound and you pick up a dog that's missing a leg. That dog will fucking sit in your lap and love you and won't give a shit if you bought the dog. Doggy slide and treat puzzles and lick mats and all the other stuff. That dog just wants love. 1 month later, your squirrel chasing out squirrels in the yard. Oh yeah, exactly. Like that's it. You had the same test and you got a ferret from rescue. Yeah. Okay, 6 minutes of the giveaway. Everybody go to the Discord and enter it. You must go to Discord and enter. Ratings detail. But like I said, it's adorable. I honestly have raised some of the best dogs, and I train them very well. But I think we have like 9 different kinds of treats. It's incredible. Like so many different kinds of food, so many different kinds of things, so many different toys, tons of toys. In a nursery, we had to build a nursery for the dog. And one of the things we had to build was like, you know, like in a baby crib, like the thing that like twirls. The baby could stare at it with like the things hanging down. We had to get something like that for the dog. There's a lot of toys and stuff. And so we have been working like tirelessly to do this. So I think we're ready. Doc, you think we're ready? A mobile, yeah, that's what it is. I had to get a mobile for the dog. You think we're ready? I'm still scared we're gonna get there and we forgot something. It's hard to know what the requirements are because like I said, there's 100 pages of printout, hundreds of pages, and it is so just wordy. It's not even like here's a clear list. It's easy to follow. It's just like miles of text that you have to like decipher. Oh wait, we need this. Do we need that? I'm not sure. It says we need it, but then it's not on this list. Do we need it? It's like a stream of consciousness just dumped onto paper from someone who really loves dogs. Oh yeah, this is a good idea. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good idea. Oh yeah, and these are cool. I use this. I kind of use this. Sometimes I use this. Sometimes I don't use this. Oh, this is a great idea. And, oh yeah, you need this too. You need like 5 of these. And so we want to get it all right because, you know, she obviously has a very happy client base. And we're like, yeah, you know, what she does works. But from a data person like me, it's really hard to follow what's required. So every day we're like, wait, we're like triple checking the lists that we've made. Yep. Are people typing enter in Discord? I don't know. I think because one person did it, everyone else is doing it. All right. 3 minutes on the contest. Make sure you get in. This is what it is. This is a phenomenon. Is when you walk up to something and you see a line, you want to get in the line because there's other people in line. Oh, they must be waiting for something cool. So you guys, everybody's hitting enter because they see someone else hit the word enter. Nobody gave that instruction. Ed himself just started the trend. Ed just walked up, decided to stand in line when there was nothing to stand in line for. And then all of a sudden, CyberGuard stood in line behind him. Frank stood behind him. Trade Nick stood behind him, etc. What's up front? Do you see something? I don't know. This line is long. I guess. I don't know. I think I see something up there. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not that far. Let's wait. We're all pioneers. So y'all are waiting for something. I don't know. Ed started the trend today. Y'all are hilarious. All right, so what's going to happen is that when the timer is up in 2 minutes, it's going to spit out some answers. And if you won, you have 5 minutes to respond to my message, or I will give your account away to somebody random. By the way, for our Black Friday sale, everyone, you can actually join our courses for only $20. This is a whole easy way to check out the Rocket Scooter stuff. If you don't want the platform, you just want to check out the courses, it's only $20. That's only for Black Friday as well. You can go here to get the platform for half price first month. This enters you into the lifetime drawing by Sunday. Just buy that for the first month. You're good. Courses only. Go through all the courses for $20. That's it for the first month. All right. Glasses on. Let's see. Let's see if the bot tells me who the winner is here. I'm gonna be funny and just say the word enter. I'm gonna say the word exit. James, Triple B, Benny Fish, and Khalil, you won the Elite Trader Funding static evals. All right, cool. Congrats. All right, timer starts. Benny's one of our members. Benny, I think you're lifetime, aren't you? And then Khalil, good job. Good job. All right. Countdown starts. 5 minutes. I've messaged all the winners. Congratulations, James, Benny Fish, and Khalil. It's posted. Did y'all see it? Again, I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. Do y'all see this, or do only I see this? Oh, y'all can see it too, right? Okay. Boom. So, Connor, I'll tell you, for you, as you're trying to learn, the course is like an entry level for just seeing the courses. I promise, for someone serious like yourself, you sound serious, do the platform itself. Do the first link. Do the bigger thing. That way you can have the platform to play with it. Because it's okay to watch the courses, but we did that for just a lower price point. But if you're like actually seriously wanting to learn, having the platform available is very handy to go with it. Typically, that $20 thing will make you, if you're serious, you'll probably, oh, I want the platform too. Then you'll have to buy the platform anyways. So it costs more if you don't go into it. So basically, it's like the $20 thing is like a sales funnel thing. You buy the cheaper thing. Oh yeah, I should buy the bigger product. Okay, and then you had to buy both. And most people go down that route. But since you're in college, I'm just letting you know, if you actually do want to eventually get the platform, we don't like refund one if you go buy the other. You'll end up buying both. So this will save you money if you're a college grad student. I remember those days. Yeah, so Ransom did the same thing. He needed to see the platform or to really understand it. And that's what I'm trying to say, because he's a grad student in college. This will help him not spend an extra $20 if he originally goes to the next level. But that's all your choice to make. But yeah, we'd love to have you guys check it out. All right, cool. Congrats on the winners. Khalil is here. What's up? Okay, I'm going to give you guys the codes in just a second. Khalil wrote me. Benny wrote me. James wrote me. Okay, you guys. Congratulations. All right, cool. All right, next couple giveaways. Remember, use our link to buy ETF. Our link. Even if it's their deal, use our link. Our link will give us credit. No matter what code you put in. Our link is in chat. And every $250 you spend, your name goes in a hat one time. Then every month we're gonna have a drawing for like a big prize. I mean, lifetime rocket scooter, gaming computers, things, or trading computers, things like that. We'll be doing fun giveaways for like the big spenders at ETF who use our link. Black Friday, by Sunday, monthly membership, the $99 here. We're gonna draw 2 people and give away free lifetime on Sunday for just the people that signed up between November 3rd and now. Platform is the moneymaker. Lessons are useful. Without it, the driving lessons, the platform is actually a vehicle. Yeah. You feel like you're ready to move beyond sim trading at this point? It's a good thing to do. It took me a while to start, trading full time and like using trading as an income machine for myself. But it's like once you get it and you have risk management down, and once you feel like you've mastered it, Trading is not going to be, if you're a good trader, you're always going to be making money over time. The stock market very rarely is doing stuff that you can't just get out of the way of. Like even with bad luck, like today was bad luck, right? The market collapsed out, but you see, I didn't lose a lot. And that's kind of like how I make money trading, because I get in, I get out, and I don't, this doesn't happen to me much anymore where I'm longing and bag holding. And so to me, it's about escaping from the trade when it doesn't work out as quickly as you can. And as long as you can escape a market crash while longing the market, that's the skill set. So if the long takes off, I make a lot of money. If the long doesn't take off, I lose very small. I didn't lose but like $1,500 today, something small. But 9 out of 10 times that trade would have taken off. So I just need to stay in the game long enough for that to happen. And that's kind of the point of what we teach you here, is that there are distinct and strict rules to get out of the way. And I don't think anybody here bought any of these dips to bag hold. And the one attempt I did make to do red line back to DE didn't work, and I cut out right here. So I longed and cut out flat. So again, I'm not chasing the green and upside down again. I'm sitting out when I should be. Yes, they do, Charles. They will, if you buy them at the discounted price, they renew at the discounted price. I believe so. Whatever price you paid, that's when they should renew at that price. So I'll show you guys pictures of the house. This week is all about the dog. After the dog, next week's all about the house. So we got ourselves a really nice house with an extra room, a whole extra floor. It's going to be all dedicated to streaming. It's like streamer house because iDoc is a streamer. I'm a streamer. We're going to have 2 streaming studios on the top floor of the house. It's going to be cool. It's a fun project for us. When does the promo end? Their promo? I'm not really sure. Black Friday, maybe? But I don't know. I'd ask the ECF people about that. All right, cool. So let me give you guys your codes when I get off the stream here. That's fun. I like doing giveaways. 7 more days. 2/2 of November. So Black Friday. Yep. Any gamers here? We usually do game day Friday after I get off the stream. So if anybody here wants to squat up, play some games, I'll give you my Steam ID. We usually just squat up, and we were playing Call of Duty last Friday. In celebration, if there's any Apex players, Season 23 Apex is live. Healing meta is back. If you guys want to play some Apex, maybe we can do that. Or we could play some COD, whatever y'all want to do. Season 23, yeah. Here's me on Steam. Add me. Yeah, we're done trading. On Fridays, usually get together and do something. I'm a big fan of season 23 Apex because all healers got buffed. So Gibby's back, baby. Gibby's meta again. I was Gibby main like in the season 3. So you know they brought my guy back. Shoddy bubble meta, like let's go. Like this was like 4 years ago. Now you they bring your character back. Your character's popular again. I got my Gibraltar's decked out. I might play some Apex today. What is the platform the ETF supports right now? You're on Tradebait. Tradebait 2 you use. Yeah, big boy Gibby back. Oh yeah. Got some cover for my brothers. It's good hearing that again. everybody's playing Gibby, Lifeline, Newcastle. It's like the trio meta. They're stacking this. You have infinite shields. It's completely broken. You Sweaty Wraith. Oh my god, you're season 1 player. Wraith was like the meta of the old days. That's super sweaty. You're seeing a lot of... I've seen some Wraiths pop up with Newcastle Gibby as well. Like putting portals between the two shields. It's like they lowered Gibbs Bubble to 15-second cooldown instead of 30. And then it in Newcastle, you just stack shield, 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 shield. You can never not have a shield. It's completely broken. After they nerfed the shit out of Valkyrie. Valkyrie got buffed in season 22. I was Valk maining from 19 to 22. So I was mad because Valk got squashed. But in 22, Valk got some pretty good buffs. Like the distance that you can see enemies is bigger. So it's like basically you can basically get wall hacks with Valkyrie now. It's kind of nice. But we can play some Black Ops 6 if you guys want to. Just add me on Steam. Ooh. Or whatever's hot. We should do something. We used to play Battlefield a lot. Whatever's cool. All right, trading day's over, you guys. Today wasn't a successful day. DD break. Usually we stay out. I'll talk about this one really quick. So remember, here's the stats. Wait, I need a friend code on Steam, huh? How do I haven't done this in a while. How do I give out my friend code? Oh, here we go. Here's me. That's my friend code. Put your shut up. Yeah. So here's some of the setups we had today. Like I said, market's just playing on monthly options expiration. This happens a lot. Remember, 88% of days close inside, 8% close below. And so I took a stab long because DD ratio was greater than half. I always take the stab, and then when it doesn't work, I get out of the way. That's it. I took a second stab here at red line. It popped up. It came right back down. I longed, and I closed out here. Small loss here, flat trade here, and I'm out of the way to let it play out. So this is all about risk management, right? This was a pretty easy day. Hopefully you guys stayed away from it. We teach don't enter longs down here. Don't even trade down here. If you do, long small from there back to there if you want to take the trade. Set it and forget it. If it doesn't work, like now it's probably not working. It'll be a small loss. But anytime I get a big sharp candle like that, the trade's right back out. I get out of the way. So it's neat. So like risk management. Market is falling. I'm taking very little loss. At some point when the bearishness is over, I'm longing and making 30, 40, 50 points a day like I used to. Next place to catch SPY about 58.60. Yeah, I don't think I have anything close to here. Let me double check. Yeah, 58.56. That's the next red line. That's far. So yeah. So everybody, like today, just stay out of the way. Let the market do its thing. Don't we roll next Tuesday on VIX? Yes, we do. So the 19th we roll. So 19th we'll run into a new triple B. I'm curious if we're in contango still between the contracts. Let me check out VIX Z. Oh wait, hold on. So we're at 1645 and Z is at 1620. Wow, so VIX is still, December is still in backwardation to November. Yeah, it's in the courses, dude. Ransom. So we're going to roll on VIX in backwardation again for second month in a row. Lastly, speaking of monthly map, is still showing kind of some short-term bearishness on SPY and Qs, I think. So keep in mind, guys, right here, we do have bear zone forming post-election and bull side liquidating. Not good. illiquidity pockets in here, which means there's volatility. Remember, when you have bear zone above bull zone, this is the rarer setup. Illiquidity pockets means the market will be volatile. And inside of here, these are some lows that you can see next week. So the market's not done selling. Cue of that. Understand? And this, oh God, illiquidity pockets stretch out to December. This could get pretty weird. Bull market's somewhat been shattered a little bit. Bear zone resistances all through here. This illiquidity pocket. And bull zone support's kind of scattered. Not a lot. I think it's kind of questionable in here. So illiquidity pockets, when it's structured like this, it's volatile. Market's got volatility. The fact that next month they're rolling in the backwardation on VIX, again, it could be a month just like this last month. So expect the market to get wider like a megaphone. That's what this means. Megaphone patterns back in. Now, when megaphone patterns typically continue the trend, so it might do this and then go. We'll see. It's looking pretty garbage, though. Powell didn't want the Trump trade to look good. LOL. Yeah. So, volatility is the new meta, guys. Hate this shit. Not gonna be as fun. Trading's not gonna be as fun as it normally is. So, we'll see if the monthly map. Now, again, this is monthly expiration, and we call this Iron Wall Friday. Take everything after today with a grain of salt. Monday, when we come back, the Monday after expiration, you will notice a drastic change in monthly map. So Monday morning is a very important read to see if this bear stuff is still there. A lot of times, that's just there to hedge off the month. If Monday morning comes back and all of this is gone, then we're good, right? So, like I said, the market's planning on closing out this month bearish, as it's showing. Or closing out this month, preparing for bearishness next month. So, oh, Connor, for here, right here, let me check this out really quick. Let me show you. In our, after you do the courses and the platform, you're going to have this section right here called cheat sheets. And they are, oh, the old ones are here. Okay. Oh, here they are. We have these graphics that are useful for understanding some of the different setups and the different probabilities and what each one of them is actually exploiting. Make sure you get those. We have newer versions of those, and they're handwritten. They'll replace the old ones, but these have probabilities written on them. The courses are like pretty dynamite. Like here's an example of one today. Today, I always take the trade off of green line and ratios greater than half. If it breaks, I sit out, right? Things like that. Geeks, your Discord doesn't look like this. I probably have more channels than you. What does your Discord look like? If you need access to more channels, just message and tech support or help, and we'll make sure we get them to you. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I love y'all. Let's play some games. Done trading for the day. Just let it fall. Take my 2 small losses, or my 1 small loss and 1 flat loss, and call it a day. Or it's the biggest sell-off day we've had in about 3 weeks, and you didn't see me blow up the account. That's the trick to risk management. Rock Scooter is designed to be the platform for risk management and traders. People don't have a system for risk management. Well, that's where we enter the picture. Statistical edge is something that most traders don't have, and what all winning traders possess. You have to have some kind of way to approach scaling the size of your bet relative to the risk you are taking. And you need a way to gauge that risk. And number 2, know how to bet against it. We teach you methods on how to do both. What's the probability of this trade? What's the severity if it goes wrong? Is there another entry nearby? Do I stop out? Where do I put my stop? Where do I put my profit target? Each one of those pieces is necessary to have a successful trade. And then multiple successful trades is necessary to be a winning trader. I'm the guy that won the Elite Trader Funding contest. 400 something whatever percent in a month. 80% win rate. Those stats I can't say will be your stats, but I'll tell you and teach you how I did what I did in a tumultuous market up and down. How do I get out of trades really quickly when I know I'm wrong? Like today. Today was better than watching these other days where you see me ace it and make some money. Today was a day where you saw me executing very rock solid risk management, Because I got out of the trade before the market fell 30 additional points in the S&P. That's $1,500 of contract. I could have lost my original position size is 4. I could have made a $6,000 loss. I trimmed very rapidly because I know what I'm doing. We teach you guys the same skill set inside of our courses. Don't forget to enter for the drawings for the weekend. Connor, 2 p.m. Central. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 p.m. Central, we do it. And we're going to pick right back up today with the courses. And we'll have a Zoom. So the courses are less like entertainment like the Zoom, like the YouTubes are. And strictly just to the book. Less chatter, no chatter at all. It's like scripted. Okay. Don't forget, sign up for our monthly package. It's half price for the first month. That's our Black Friday deal. Just check it out. You can even ask for a refund, but that enters you in the drawing for a lifetime. We're doing 2 drawings for that on Sunday. Don't forget. All right, we love you guys.